Good day, everyone, and thank you for joining us on the Business Report. I'm Denise Williams, your guide through the latest happenings in the world of business. Chairman and CEO of regional conglomerate Muson Group, Paul P.B. Scott, says its publicly listed information technology firm, Productive Business Solutions Limited, is the fastest growing company in the corporation. The Muson Group, which does business in 30 countries and has a workforce of 7,000 persons, also includes companies such as Food Products Manufacturing, Seprod, and its Trinidadian distribution subsidiary AS Bryden Group, General Accident, which is Jamaica's largest insurance company, and T. Geddes Grant, which distributes pharmaceuticals and others. Social businesses that help solve social problems struggle to find reliable, reoccurring funding to allow the charities and communities the ability to plan for outreach activities. Countries like Canada, the UK, Singapore, South Africa, Brazil, and Kenya have already opened their doors to their very own social stock exchange to connect charities and social businesses to investors, governments, multinational financial institutions, and social entrepreneurs, to name a few. We sat down with Nora Blake, manager of the Jamaica Social Stock Exchange, to understand more about how persons can be a part of our own local stock exchange. So one of the things that we really want to highlight is how much financial benefit charitable organizations give to the economy. It's estimated that 40% of the economy is either socially based or charitable based. That's huge.
That's huge.
Yeah.
I don't know that there's an official survey or study that has been done. In fact, the figure that I work with for our NGOs,
yes,
not the broad-based social activity, is 7% of GDP. That's what I've been told.
GDP.
Right. So these are like non-governmental social things, right?
Right.
It's possible with the social services that are provided through the government, education, health, it could be as high as 40, because education, for example, as you know, is one of the biggest spenders. Money, user in the budget.
Yes, and then there's so many people that give from their heart.
Right.
So, that's not accounted for.
Exactly, which was why when they first created the MSME policy and entrepreneurship policy, they had to revise it and include a chapter to cover social activities. And that chapter was inserted and it was named Social Value Creation.
Yes, all right. Yeah. Now, with the Jamaica Social Stock Exchange, you help gather funding for projects that make a huge difference in the economy. And so I just wanted you to share with us, how can persons be a part of the Jamaica Social Stock Exchange?
Thank you for that question, because I'm very happy to share with everyone that anyone and everyone can be a part of this ecosystem that we've built out called the Jamaica Social Stock Exchange, and we're still building. In that, we accept from registered social entities that are fit and proper projects. So if you're a social sector organization, which is the terminology we prefer to use, it covers everybody in the social sector. You could be an NGO, you could be a foundation, you could be a benevolent society, you could be an association, a citizens association. Once you're registered with the Department of Cooperatives and Friendly Society through the Ministry of Industry, Investment and Commerce, then you can submit to us a project, which must be a well-written proposal, project proposal, with a theory of change. Meaning, this is our bottom line in the social sector. The bottom line for us is people, planet. And there can be profit.
Right.
But that is not our primary motivation.
The
theory of change is what social problem?
Yes.
What environmental problem, what cultural or socio-economic problem you're going to solve with this project.
What we want persons to take away is that the Jamaica Social Stock Exchange is based on the theory of change. And if you have a charity and you want to make a social change, you can register your project
Yes.
with the Jamaica Social
Stock Exchange.
Thank you so much, Nora.
So
Manager,
you submit, and
yes.
you are possibly selected
Yes.
based on your proposal.
All right. Thank you, Nora, with the Jamaica Social Stock Exchange. During trading for the period June 25, 2024, the following companies represent the top 3 most active stocks that investors bought and sold on the Jamaica Stock Exchange. Sagicor Select Funds Limited Financial, with 3,390,834 units amounting to 13.83% of the market volume in terms of sales. I Create Limited ordinary shares with 1,834,027 units amounting to 7.48% of the market volume in terms of sales. Trans Jamaican Highway Limited with 1,565,681 units amounted to 6.38% of the market volume in terms of sales. Over on the Twin Island Republic of Trinidad and Tobago Stock Exchange, trading on June 25, 2024, registered a volume of 105,213 shares crossing the floor of the exchange, valued at $1,681,406 Trinidad and Tobago dollars and 93 cents. Massey Holdings Limited was the volume leader with 39,387 shares, changing hands with a value of 159,521 Trinidad and Tobago dollars and 75 cents, followed by Unilever Caribbean Limited with a volume of 16,297 shares being traded for a value of 182,551 Trinidad and Tobago dollars and 40 cents. Moving from the money moves of investors, executives, and companies, we turn to the Forex market. On June 25, 2024, the Bank of Jamaica reported that US $60 million was bought from Forex traders, while US $65.3 million was sold to Forex traders. Buying directly from the Bank of Jamaica, foreign currency traders sold the US dollar for $156.86 and bought the US dollar for $155.21. The difference between the buy and sell rate was $1.65, which represents a profit for Forex traders for every US dollar traded. Canadian Forex traders earned a trading profit of 87 cents from transactions with the Bank of Jamaica. The Canadian dollar was sold at $114.91 and bought for $114.04. For traders looking at the British pound, they pocketed a profit of $1.62, selling it for $198.73 and buying it for $197.11. If you experience a financial setback, this can be a challenge. But with the good fortune of a windfall of cash, you have the unique opportunity to rebuild your credit score. Here is a strategic step to make the most of this opportunity. Prioritize paying off debts with the highest interest rates, such as credit cards. This reduces the amount of interest you'll pay over time and significantly improve your credit score by lowering your credit utilization ratio. The goal here is to get it under 30%. And with that, we wrap up today's business report. I'm Denise Williams. Appreciate your company. Stay well informed, stay ahead of the curve. Until our next update, take care.